what we thought we would do is have a bit of a discussion between some of the pioneers that are here today. And you've been set a question as a group, and it'd be great to get your first impressions on that, and then see what I do know what the question is, which is, what does success look like? Are we looking at it? Is fame success? What does success look like?
And for me, success is, it's not a big thing. It's an absolutely, today was okay.
So this is not the sleep of the just, but the sleep of the just after, isn't it?
It's the sleep of I did my best, and there's nothing lurking in the behind the curtains going to bite me tomorrow.
I said this to some people earlier. I get at least 2 requests every day from some students somewhere that have either to write an essay about me or my work. Some of them are surprised I'm alive, and they write so. They say, oh, their teacher told them that I was alive, so they could write to me personally rather than look me up in some library. So to get Googled is kind of like flattering, but it also means you have to answer all those hectic questions, and more often than not, they are just totally irrelevant. That's the downside of being successful. The upside is, I'm not sure about everybody else here, but I'm sure you have the same feeling. Every now and again, it may these days be every 4 weeks, I don't sleep at night, and I think, you know, what if there's never ever going to be another client knocking on the door? I mean, it is totally feasible. There's always been clients, and what do you want to call them? Or whatever, I call them.
I've got no client. I never had a client in my life. What are you selling potatoes?
Well, somebody pays your bills. I have to pay my own rent, and
yeah,
I don't have a
pay
rich
my
daddy.
bill, but I don't have clients. I mean, a doctor doesn't have clients; he's got patients. Probably we got more patient than clients.
Okay, well,
No, what client? What, have you got to a shop? Are you selling some packages?
No, they're customers. That's the English thing.
I think there's a wrong mentality. I keep hearing this client and taking risk. Taking risk of what? We're not working in a mine. I've seen people work in very dangerous place. What kind of risk do we take? Hey, babies. Nobody of us has been obliged to be a designer. I know people who are born in the wrong place and to do wrong work. All their life is just a shit. We are a bunch of privileged people that decide to be a designer, and we are responsible of that. Are we going back to the fact of what is a designer, or are we here masturbating about aesthetics?
No, I agree with that. I mean, somebody once told me, if you get pulled out by a policeman, don't talk to the uniform, talk to the human being. And so I don't think there are any clients. I think there are just people with whom you can work.
What kind of risk do you take? Tell me. Do you pay bill? Go and work.
We sometimes risk other people's money.
Well, there's the little
What
risk.
kind of risk?
I am responsible for paying 80 people's wages, and they have families, so that is for me a pretty big risk. I don't want to disappoint anybody.
Why are you so presumption? Probably those people are paying your bill. Those people are paying for your bill. Why are you so presumptuous that you have to pay for 80 people, family? What are a bunch of incapable people? Or you make them work because they give you something?
I think right now you're being presumptuous about
no, I'm not presumptuous.
Our work, quite frankly.
No, here we're making incredible sacrifice to do what we do.
No, it's not
and here we are, the creativity.
Who's saying that? I never said that. I just mentioned the word client. And I was going to relate a little story about...
Made me laugh. Designing.
Okay.
It's great.
Well, I'm always complaining here, but we're asked what it is like to be whoever considers us successful. I guess you've been at it long enough, and you've, I don't know whether it's awards or whatever. What I was trying to relate, I wake up and there's no more work tomorrow, whatever we call them. Clients, customers, patients, whatever. No one will come to our door.
You won't start. You won't start.
I know
if
that.
you try to start today, nobody will let you to start. You go out in London in the street to say, I want to start, they won't let you. They won't let you.
Well, whatever you may think about this.
This is an atavic hunger.
Okay.
No,
well,
you
have it your way.
No,
Okay.
I have to tell you something.
Obviously, yes.
No. No, I won't tell you, man. I don't care.
I would like to just finish my little sentence for just 1 second.
Go ahead.
I mean, you know, I'm the one who speaks a lot.
European community.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah, carry on.
Okay, sorry. every now and again you think it's finished, right? Nobody will come to your door anymore. And then the only thing that's good about having been in this business for a long time is that, you know, from the stochastic principle, which, you know, lots of little bits all end up looking great. Little bits, small bits, big bits. There is going to be somebody. I know by the laws of statistics, there's going to be more work coming.
There will,
that's the only
there
thing
always will be a bowl of soup for you in my house.
Exactly.
Don't worry.
I have other friends, thank you. You is probably better because it's Italian.
So
I know that, but there is still a worry.
You won't start. Probably we start to live a good life.
Olivier, how do you talk about your clients? How do you talk about your work?
We
You often
just
categorise
he has soup, so.
No, but you see, I don't know why to be afraid that you won't have any more to work. I mean, I never thought about that.
Well, you're lucky I do.
No, lucky. It's not a question to be lucky. You have to believe in that.
But you talk about
I mean,
responsibility.
Are you so pessimistic? Tomorrow you won't have any client anymore. So that means that probably
Listening is
tomorrow,
right.
if you don't have any client anymore, probably it's right because you're not good enough for
May well be the
for the
case,
client.
absolutely.
So it's better that
It
you
may
get
well be
out
the
of the
case.
business and somebody else will have the right clients, as you call. I don't call them clients. I'm sorry. I got more respect.
Do you consider yourself to be in control of your destiny?
Well, it's not the question I'm in control of my destiny. I don't know when I'm going to die, for example. This is already a problem. And there are a lot of things that I can't control because, you know, sicknesses and things. But personally, I consider myself, and I've got no problem to say that, the most privileged and the luckiest person I ever met. But I have to believe that. And my life hasn't been that bad. I must say, incredible. I was born in the right place, you know, I could have been born 50 yards and was the wrong place. In the right moment, I belong to that generation. I was a student here in 1962 at the Royal College. So that was a moment important. My generation went through a historical moment where the most peaceful in a way. There never been such a long way of no real war. And when I was young, there was such a thing as the young people. No. That was an invention of my generation, probably yours too. We invented the youth.
We did.
Well, in a way, yes, because there was such a thing. No, there was such a thing as the young people. They were little men, but there was such a thing. So we went through an incredible 40 and more years of interesting life. And I'm very positive. I don't think that tomorrow I'm going to start because I got no clients. No.
Good for you.
No. I don't even think of that. We talk about energy, we talk about passion, we talk about that. I mean, and then another thing, what is success? I don't calculate success on the hour I'm working for clients. Success, I do account my success on my 24 hours life. I go to bed and I sleep well. Or I don't sleep, but I'm still working somewhere else. I got a perfect wife, lucky, over 30 years. I got 6 children with 3 women in the past and 11 grandchildren. No, I mean incredible luck. I never even thought when I was younger that something like that would happen. So you have to believe in that. But because of that kind of privilege, you have also to understand where there is no privilege. We are dealing with design. We should know what is the span of privilege in life and in design and our relation, social, political relation to the work we are doing.
Thank you very much indeed. Round of applause.